My name is Hilary Lorenz. I'm a visual artist. I'm currently preparing for an exhibition in New York at Wave Hill that opens on October 18th, 2014. I plan to transform the Wave Hill Sunroom Gallery in using thousands of pieces of printed and cut paper. This paper represents leaves, mountains, bears, coyotes, and my goal is to create the ultimate rural hiking fantasy environment. To recreate the feeling that I get when I'm out hiking in the Catskills or hiking in the Adirondacks or even trail running in Van Cortlandt Park, because we are still very much in the city. We're in New York City, yet I'm constantly looking for this isolation or this solitude and this quietness that I can get when I'm out in the wilderness. So I'm bringing that wilderness to the gallery. So I began my Wave Hill project by coming up to Wave Hill every Sunday and just walking around the land. And the one thing that struck me more than anything else was all the vines that were attached to all the buildings. The gallery building, the back buildings, a number of buildings. So I knew I wanted to recreate that in some way. So what I've done is I've printed about 400 sheets of this paper using linoleum block prints, and then I cut out the leaves, and some of them I have printed on both sides and some of them are just on single sides. But what I've done is I've printed them on several different types of paper so that I can have a much more dynamic quality when I start attaching them to the walls. I want to have them hug the outer walls as if all of the vines from the outside are coming to the inside, which in fact in one of the rooms of the gallery, that's exactly what was happening, and that's how I got the idea to do that, and literally bringing the outside inside. So this is my test wall. It's an 8-foot by 8-foot wall, and what I wanted to do is see how the leaves were going to go together on the wall, and a little bit of what's going to happen to them over time. So what I did was, at this point, I'm just push pinning into the wall to kind of see what it's going to look like. And the one thing I was missing were the vines and everything that's kind of falling off from the wall that I see, in nature with the vines growing with the leaves. So I've added dyed jute to that. So there'll be pieces of it coming out from the wall so that it will be more three-dimensional, that'll come more off the wall. And what's going to happen is these are going to start up by the ceiling, and they're going to move down the ceiling and around the windows, and they're going to wrap around 3 walls of the gallery. This is a drawing of a lean-to, which is just under 8 feet. I'm still working on it, and I'll probably make 3 different versions before I have the final Wave Hill version. So this is going to be on the wall directly when you walk in to the right. And it's going to kind of set the stage for the rest of the scene. Next to this, I'm going to be adding probably this is where the bear will be introduced, and also the coyote. come into the installation are the cutout of plants. Now these are all taken from shadows of jade plants, and I'm holding them upside down just because it's easier to hold them upside down. And these are going to line all of the walls, and they're going to wrap around the entire gallery space. And I have them in black, I have them in green, I have them in a variety of different shades, and they'll be all layered up like this. So they create this really strong sense of lushness. Behind all that, attached to the wall, will also be a mountain. The mountain kind of anchors and sets a stage for the entire exhibition. And I have done 2 of these mountains previously. I have a few pieces left from the mountains, but the majority of the pieces are all in New York. I don't have them here. But they're kind of larger sheets of paper. There are a number of textures and mountains. And these are actually all taken from mountains that I've either trail run or I have climbed in the Northeast, in Colorado, and in New Mexico. So that will be kind of the stage setting, the background, that the lean-to, the animals, and then the plants all get layered up on. If you have additional questions or comments, you're welcome to email me at Hilary, Hilary, @hilarylorenz.com. Thank you.